Hello, Game Day Coaching members. This is Rick Storley from New Home Sales Coach. And I'm here to talk to you about a really cool tactic called soft close. And using this tactic, you are, I'd say, more or less guaranteed to triple your closing rate. So let me set this up. A client of mine recently was attending a showing, and it was one of his salespeople, and she came back and she was talking about what happened at the showing and telling the story. And it turns out one of the main components of the home they were looking at, she didn't feel she did a very good job of really getting the value across to the prospects, and therefore I felt they walked out of there not really, seeing the value for this particular item, which was about a $25,000-$30,000 item. So as compared to the other home in the neighborhood, she felt she did real good. So we talked about it, and I said, look, we got to introduce the soft close to you, and this is how it works. First of all, it's a 5-step process, but anytime you want to introduce a product, a service, or something that you feel someone would see value within your company, you need to do something called questioning in, or it's really a Socratic question. And what that means is that you're going to ask them a question that'll lead you to a predetermined spot. And so I'll show you an example of what we did for my client after this. The next thing you want to do is you want to reveal a pain point for your prospect, and then you want to agitate that pain point. Only then do you introduce your solution. Now, here's the problem. Most of the time, we just go right to introducing solution, assuming that someone's going to see value. And that's exactly what happened to her here, and which may have ultimately cost a sale. And then finally, we want to confirm the solution or use our soft close to get commitment and move on to the next phase. So this is what it would look like for my client. Now again, they're using a energy package in their particular homes, and they're including it in all their homes. And the main component of that energy package is a geothermal heating and cooling system, amongst other things. But that's really the main cost of it. And so this is what I suggested is when she gets down and she's demonstrating how the system works. Is number one, we use our Socratic question, or we question in to the close. So in other words, have you heard of green building? To which they're going to say yes or no. We really don't care, but have you heard of green building? And then we have an answer like, well, our definition of green building is putting more green back in your pocket. Now, this is where we begin to reveal the pain. What are you budgeting for energy costs in your new home? To which they're going to reply, we haven't really thought about it. We're just looking at price and terms. Right? But now we're getting into, okay, what's the main benefit of the system? We're setting that up. So what are you budgeting for energy costs? And then we want to follow up that question by agitating the pain of writing the check to the utilities every single month. Well, do you feel the cost of energy will go up in the future? Well, of course, everyone thinks it's going to go up. I mean, it has gone up dramatically. So yes, we do feel the cost of energy is going to go up. Now we want to introduce the solution. Question number 4. Well, do you like the sound of the word free? Now, we say that because when you're using a geothermal heating and cooling system, the energy that you're using to heat and cool your home is in the earth, and it's free. What you have to pay for is to transfer that energy out of the earth and into your home. So do you like the word free? Of course, people are going to say yes to that. And now I begin to introduce solution. Now, this is where my soft close comes in. I'm just confirming. So it sounds like our energy package would be an important consideration in your next home, correct? To which they're most likely going to say, yeah, absolutely, this is a big deal. And we can go back and show them numbers at that point to help them logically justify whatever this is. But this is a $25,000 or $30,000 offering. So this could be something as simple as a service you perform during production. Could be a specific product in the home, like this was, to anything in your company, introducing perhaps a special employee that they would get to work with in your company. So that's how it works. Right below the video here is another cheat sheet you can download that has the same example on it, plus a little more clarification as to the 5 steps. Happy selling.